Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying 5 Bundtlets. These are from Nothing Bundt cakes, and this is the size that they refer to as a Bundtlet. These were $5.50 each, which is actually a really good price for the amount here that you get. These are just 5 that we have not reviewed. All the other flavors besides seasonal flavors, we have reviewed previously. This is the classic vanilla. This is a confetti. This is the chocolate chip cookie, and it just happens to be gluten-free. That's the only way they make it is gluten-free, is what they told us. The chocolate chip and the Snickerdoodle. So, you open them like this, and we really haven't figured out a great way to like get them out of here. So, I think most people, I've said this before, I think most people just eat it out of the container. But since I'm wanting to show it to you on camera, then I take it out of here. And so hopefully I don't tear it all to pieces. I thought about using tongs, but then Kevin doesn't think our tongs will go down in between there. So just know that you have little pieces here, and you can get that off if you want to. So that is the classic vanilla. So I'm going to do the same thing with all of these. I'll let Kevin film it, but I'll speed it up a little bit so that you don't have to painfully watch me in slow motion. This is the classic vanilla, and I'm cutting each one of these in half so that you can see what they look like. You can see that they put some of the frosting on the inside. And then the next one is the confetti. And I want to see these colors. Oh yeah, there we go. You see the pink and the blue and the purple. So let me set that down there. And then we have the chocolate chip, and this was the gluten-free one, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, that is so dense. That is unbelievable how dense. It seems like it's thicker or something. It's very, very dense. I don't, but the lady there that we bought it from, she said it was supposed to be wonderful. So this is the chocolate chip. And that frosting really shows up against that dark cake. And then the last one is the Snickerdoodle. Ooh, now that was soft. My knife just sank right into that. So that is very soft. So that is what that one looks like. Okay, we're gonna try the classic vanilla first because I want to compare the classic vanilla to the confetti. The classic vanilla is as classic as it gets. With every sweet bite of this light white confection comes the timeless taste of creamy vanilla. This Bundt is 280 calories. Do you think that could be right? That doesn't sound like much. It has to be right though.
Maybe for half of it.
You know, I didn't pay attention. No, it said 1 cake.
Maybe.
Surely not.
I can't imagine.
I can't imagine either.
I think frosting alone, 150 calories.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. It's got a good vanilla flavor. Very fresh. It kind of reminds you a little bit of a pound cake.
Oh, I think it's much better.
It's better. I'm just saying the vanilla flavoring coming through is kind of like a pound cake.
Vanilla, I'm looking at these are called...
It says per cake.
Well, those are, yes, per cake. So for like the confetti, I couldn't find the confetti before. The confetti that we're getting ready to try is 300 calories.
What does it say? What's the 2 there for though?
That's 2 servings.
Yeah.
So half of it.
Half.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Okay, so half of this is 280.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the confetti, I'm glad I found that because for half of it, it's going to be $300.
Yeah, it's very good. I like the vanilla flavor. Super fresh.
I like how fresh it is. I like how it seems to be moist and it was easy to cut through. Now some of these other ones, my knife, and there was a little more resistance, like they might be drier. So I'm glad that one was so moist.
You know, even without the frosting, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's not as sweet, of course, but it's still has a really good vanilla flavor. I think that is the one I'm getting, that pound cake kind of texture.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just the cake.
Mm-hmm. It's very nice.
It's very good.
All on its own without any frosting at all. Mm-hmm. It's nice.
Yeah, it's better than your traditional cake mix that usually doesn't have a lot of flavor when you eat just the cake part.
That's fluffy. Yeah. It's very, very fluffy.
And a lot of flavor. It's very good.
Okay, so this one is the confetti, and it's 300 calories for half of it. Okay, so just gonna go right here. But I'm wondering how close it is to the first one.
Always try to make sure I get a little bit of the center part. It does have a different flavor. I don't think the frosting is different.
It tastes like a Funfetti cake mix.
Yeah, the cake itself is a little different.
It tastes like Funfetti cake mix, but actually better because the Pillsbury Funfetti is just okay to me. To me, this is it just tastes better. It's fluffier. It's like the fluffiness and the quality of it just tastes overall better.
I like it. I like the vanilla better. The classic vanilla.
Really?
I like that flavor better than this flavor. Mm-hmm. It's a stronger vanilla flavor.
No, I agree.
It's good.
I like this.
Both of them are good.
I don't know which one I would choose. It would be hard for me to choose. I think I'm going to go with the Funfetti.
Yeah. You always do like
confetti.
sprinkles.
They call it confetti. Sorry.
You always like the sprinkles.
I do, and just know that those are literally there just for looks.
They don't crunch or anything.
No, there's no different texture at all. So if you don't like those little pieces and stuff, it's okay because you're not going to know it's there. It's literally there just for a fun color. This one is the gluten-free chocolate chip, and it is 410 calories. So...
Lots, ton.
I mean, my God.
Completely different texture.
I can barely get the fork through it.
It's a different texture when you're eating it too. It's just a denser. Yeah, you know it's not dry though, but it's just dense.
No,
it's not as fluffy.
I actually really like the flavor of it.
I'm trying some of the cake by itself.
The chocolate chips. You do taste the chocolate.
You get the texture of them too.
That's almost like a thick bread, like
almost like a chocolate chip bread.
A
roll, like a cinnamon roll bread or something like that.
It's just really, really thick, but I was afraid that it was going to be very dry. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not dry at all, and you really do. If you were blindfolded, you'd say, "Oh, that's chocolate chip," because you taste the chocolate chips in it.
I think if you have to have gluten-free, go for it.
I think you will really, really like it. I hate it that you're not getting the fluffy experience because that fluffy experience is really, really good. But the good thing about the gluten-free being so dense is it's going to take you longer to chew that and eat it.
It's going to fill you up. Probably.
But I genuinely like it a lot.
It's good.
Okay, so now this is the chocolate chip. It's 330 calories.
I've never had. Have we had other ones that were chocolate? I can't remember. Not recently, at least.
No.
This is a big bite.
No, we've had red velvet. We've had lemon. We had carrot. We've had a bunch, but I don't think we've ever had a chocolate.
You'll like that. Red velvet's not chocolate. If you think about it.
Oh wow. There's literally pieces,
chocolate pieces. Chocolate chips in there.
You know, I read chocolate chip, but I didn't expect to get actual pieces of the chips in there, and you do.
Yeah, it's really good. Even just the cake by itself is good.
That's what I was going to try. It's just the cake without the...
Not that you can't get frosting in pretty much every bite you want to. I just always like to see what the cake's like without the frosting. It's really good.
I do like it. It very much reminds you of a classic chocolate cake. They've just put it in Bundt form, and it's thick, so it makes it springier.
It's not as fluffy as like the vanilla was.
No.
But it's fluffier than the gluten-free.
It's thicker is what I mean. It's thicker than just a traditional cake because it's in a thicker Bundt pan. But I do like the addition of those chocolate chips. I've never thought, because I don't think outside the box very often, but it's never occurred to me while making a chocolate cake, hey, I'll throw some chocolate chips in there.
Be good.
I bet it'd be darn good, yeah, because that's very nice. If you want chocolate, that's really nice. So lastly, we have the Snickerdoodle. It's 330 calories. Okay. And this is very soft, yeah.
You immediately get cinnamon. It's very similar to their carrot cake, except it has a different frosting.
I agree.
I almost wouldn't doubt it if it's not the same cake.
It reminds me a whole lot of their carrot cake. It seems like their carrot cake had more stuff in it, maybe, like nuts.
And carrots.
But it had nuts in it, didn't it? Didn't it have walnuts or something in it? This doesn't have any of those bits and pieces in it, but the basic...
like the cake mix itself seems to be the same.
It tastes just like that carrot cake. So if you like that carrot cake and you don't want the little pieces, then you would really like that.
It's really good. It's got a good cinnamon flavor. It's super, super sweet. Very fresh. Yeah, it's really good.
Now,
all of them are good.
I think all of them are good.
If I went in again and picked one,
I know which one you're going to say.
Maybe not.
I bet you will. I don't know. I think you'll say the vanilla.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Actually, I was going to say maybe the Snickerdoodle, but I don't know if I want to eat that all the time.
I know.
But the vanilla one I could literally go eat every day.
I will probably surprise you and say that I really do like the chocolate chip.
Yeah.
It's just a different experience in the whole texture is completely different. But I really do like the texture of this because it is so thick and dense and it's good. It's still good and sweet and everything. Yes.
My top three would be the vanilla. Snickerdoodle.
Okay.
And then the chocolate chip.
This one.
And I'm not really a huge chocolate cake eater, but I really like that chocolate cake.
Mine, we're talking about them, and I know you can't see them. They were off camera. Probably if I had to give it...
had to pick three. Like your top three.
My top three is going to be vanilla, confetti, and chocolate chip. Those are my top three out of these. But I know they have done like seasonal cakes, seasonal Bundt cakes.
And we had an Oreo that was
outstanding.
Awesome.
It is so
the Oreo was probably one of my very, very favorites.
I told the lady when we bought these, I said, you should keep that Oreo around all the time. Just don't call it Oreo. Just call it something else, just so you can keep selling it because it's so good.
Chocolate cookie. Cookies and cream.
Yeah, just call it cookies and cream and don't pay for the Oreo name on it, you know? But you can have that all the time because it's so good.
Not that she had anything to do with it.
No, she was just selling them. She was just ringing us up. But we haven't had any that we have not liked. That these are just very, very fresh. They do sell little ones, but I think you have to order a minimum of like
12 or something like that. You can't just get individual flavors. You have to like order 20 of them or 12.
But then they always they have the big birthday cakes, and I think they're really reasonably priced.
The couple that was in front of us was buying 2 of them.
Yeah, it's a very reasonable, and if you buy that confetti, it's just going to add a pop of color, and it's going to match any decorations you have because it has pink and blue and purple and stuff like that. So it's going to match anything.
The big ones look just like these. They got the frosting in the center, the lines coming out, just a bigger version of it.
Yeah.
It's probably what, that big around?
Yeah, and I'm sure they tell you how many people those are supposed to feed.
I'm sure.
I don't have a clue. I don't think we've ever had a birthday cake where it actually fed the number of people it said, because we get big pieces.
The people, that was the people just in front of us just getting something out of the case. There was another couple that were there picking up something they had ordered, and it seemed like it was bigger because it was in a big box.
I know. They had like, you talking about the elderly couple carrying out two.
They had a box that was this big and probably that tall, so I wonder if they don't even make bigger ones than what they sell over the counter.
They might, because yeah, he's right. It did seem like they got it quite a bit. So yeah, you don't just have to get these. And somebody told me last time under a comment, they said that they've never been there to buy them. However, apparently they do. You know when you're trying out wedding cakes and you get
sampling, tasting.
Yes, apparently they do that there, and they'll like let you sample every single flavor. And so this couple had done the sampling and they couldn't finish them all, so they had given them away to this person commenting, and they said we got to try them because they sampled of them, gave them us what was left over. That's awesome. So you could do this for your wedding.
That's cool.
That would be well, and it would be neat to have the little bitty cakes
for desserts
for each person.
Yeah.
That would be neat too. But yeah, just really, really good quality.
Good company.
$5.50. You can't beat the price for what you get.
No, because I mean, you could eat the whole thing. I would probably eat like half and then save the half.
But you definitely could eat the whole thing.
Oh, I could eat the whole thing. I'm just saying it's so sweet.
Yes.
I think I would make myself save half for
right.
later.
You would have to
the
make
next day
yourself.
or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it could last for 2 days.
Yeah, it could potentially. Well, you'll have to let us know what is your favorite. If we can keep track of the ones coming in, if we think about it, then we'll try to go in from now on and get like seasonal cakes, because I'm hoping they'll have like an orange or a pineapple or something like that. I would love to have
strawberry.
I would love to have those. Well, we had strawberries and cream. Yeah, so yeah, you'll have to let us know what your favorites are. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.